Hello, Christian Life Assembly, and welcome to the September edition of Beyond Our Walls. I am very excited to have special guests with me today. You'll remember Michael from a year and a half ago. In February 2024, Michael and his wife came to CLA and they presented. And they went to all the campuses, and I want you, first of all, to look at the camera and our campuses and explain what Firm is. Many people will remember that organization, but for some, they're new in the last 2 years, so remind us.
Thanks for having me, Pastor Derek, and we're so blessed to be partnered with CLA across all the campuses. It was great to get to know you a year and a half ago, and we lead a ministry called Firm, Fellowship of Israel-related ministries, really with a heart to see a day where every person in Israel is transformed by the love of Jesus, or as we call him, Yeshua. And we partner with about 75 different ministries and local churches all across the country, helping women off the street, helping drug addicts, helping disciple young people, planting new congregations. And we're so grateful to be partnered with CLA in that very important work. You guys really blessed us a year and a half ago in a huge way during your missions month. And also most recently during this last war with Iran, as we're out on the ground being the hands and feet of Yeshua. You guys have just been lifting up our arms, and we couldn't do it without you. So we feel like we're home in Canada. I'm a Canadian, I think it's worth saying.
Welcome back.
Canadian Israeli, and so grateful to be here.
And of course, CLA, our history goes all the way back to Wayne and Ann, and how CLA partnered to start King of Kings Assembly. So now, when you were here in February 24, we were raising money for a property. Can you give us an update on that?
Well, yes, I know that's been in your heart from the first generation with Wayne and Ann, now with Vanessa and I leading Firm, and the gift you gave helped us to secure and purchase a property in the heart of Jerusalem. It's still being built, so construction's underway. It's going to be beautiful right at the entrance of the city of Jerusalem, and it's really going to be our ministry center there, kind of a central place in the country that allows us to reach all across from the north to the south of the country. It's highly accessible and right on the light rail line. It's going to be kind of the new heart of the city. And so we couldn't have done that without CLA. I know so many of you gave so faithfully during that month in February. And so we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We couldn't have secured the facility without you.
Thank you. And people continue to give to Israel, especially in these troubled times. Something important has happened in the Canadian context for Firm. And by the way, CLA, I'm so sold on Firm because it's an umbrella organization that really empowers so many people to do so many things in Israel. And so by supporting one group, one agency, you're supporting dozens and dozens. And we did a tour with you as well when we were there last. And so we're glad that there's some changes happening in Canada. Tell us about that and then introduce our guest.
Yeah, so, Firm's growing a lot. As there's been so much trauma and pain in Israel, there's also an opportunity to love and help people like never before. And we've seen a lot of generosity increase, but the greatest amount of increase has been here in Canada, which has been amazing. And so we thought, well, it's time that we actually open up. We had some intermediaries before, but it's time we actually open up an official Canadian charity. And I'm happy to report that we have that. Firm Canada is now open. And I want to introduce Moshe Sigulim, who's an Israeli-born, but now Canadian citizen and resident. He lives in Ontario, and he's going to be heading up Firm Canada. And Moshe will share a little bit about what we're doing here in Canada.
Yeah, well, basically, we want to just thank you for all your giving and your support to Israel. And as a Canadian Israeli living in Canada, I want to see Canada be instrumental in spreading the love of Yeshua, of Jesus, to all the people in Israel. And that's the mission of Firm. And so partnering with your church and many churches across Canada is something that I'm going to make sure happens. And so thank you again for your support. And I hope that I'll be able to get to meet more of you, and we can all partner together and work to continue this amazing support that we have for Firm. And I'll be your Canadian representative here in Canada.
That's awesome. So CLA, thank you. Thank you for your past support. Thank you for your prayer. Thank you for your ongoing interest in missions. Today, we want to encourage all campuses to give to CLA missions. We need you. We were giving our funds for Firm through the Pentecostal Assemblies of Canada. Now we're able to direct them through this new Canadian arm of Firm, and what you designate for Israel will be sent on to them. So thank you again for your generosity, your prayer, your interest. If you haven't signed up for the Beyond Our Walls newsletter, I want to plug that right now. Get a QR code, sign up at the website, and we'll send you a monthly newsletter which will update you on all of our 30 partners and projects. God bless you, CLA.